Hey everyone, John Chow here from johnchow.com, and I'm coming to you from sunny Orange County. I'm here with my daughter Sally from sallychow.com. Right now, we are on our way to the .com lunch. And what we want to talk about while we're on our way to lunch is something that happened yesterday. So yesterday we were on our way home and we decided to stop by Krispy Kreme because yesterday was their 80th birthday.
So they're selling a dozen donuts for 80 cents.
That's right. So they were selling a dozen donuts for 80 cents to celebrate their 80th birthday if you buy a dozen at regular price. So really you get the first dozen at regular price and then you get the second dozen for 80 cents. So if you go, hey, that sounds great. I haven't been at Krispy Kreme in such a long time. And it just so happened there was a Krispy Kreme on our way home. So we decided, let's stop by. And so we did that. And anyway, long story short, we ended up with no donuts. We ended up with no donuts. Why, Sally?
The line was so long.
The
People
line up.
standing in line, it's like, I don't know, like super long. And then the lineup like for the takeout was like a mile long.
Yeah. The drive-thru was a mile long. The lineup was like a block long for the walk-in traffic. It was insane. In fact, the wait was over an hour. And so this brings upon the theme of this episode, and that is, what is your time worth? I mean, let's I don't know how much a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts is. I believe it's $6. Let's assume it's $6, and so you get the second dozen for 80 cents. So $6.80, and so basically you're saving let's assume you get for free. You're saving $6, assuming it costs $6 or it might cost $10. I don't know. Maybe so you're saving $6 to $10, and you can wait an hour. All right. Now I don't know about you, but my time is definitely worth more than $6 to $10 an hour. So in fact, if we were to line up in that line for those donuts, I'll be losing money. And I always tell you to always try to work at your highest level. You know, there's a reason why the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, there's a reason why he doesn't sweep the floor, right? Because at the amount of money that he makes, the amount of money that Apple pays him, it's not worth his time to sweep the floor. I mean, it is very, very bad use of his time. And it is very, very bad use of my time to line up in a lineup for Krispy Kreme donuts, okay? And so I always but what I get something out of it. I mean, I took some pictures and we get to make fun of them. So, you know, that turns into this driving with John Chow video. So, you know, I came out ahead, I guess, in the end. But it always like makes me shake my head when I see this kind of stuff. People lining up for that long, and especially like those people lining up for the Apple new product launch. I mean, getting in line a week before the iPhone goes on sale. You're sitting out there in a crowd and stuff, and waiting for a week. And I mean, I don't think that's a great use of your time. And now I have if you really want good use for your time, I mean, if I really want Krispy Kreme, I would have just hired someone to line up. And when I went to the Berkshire Hathaway shareholders meeting a few years ago, that's exactly what happened. You see, they don't have reserved seating at the shareholders meeting. It's just first come, first serve. Unless you're on the board of directors, you don't get reserved seating. So some of these shareholders, you know, they want to sit up front. So, but you know, one share of Berkshire is $250,000. So, you know, these shareholders have very, very high net worth. And let's just face it, lining up to get a seat for a shareholders meeting, not the best use of the time. So what do? They hire people to line up the night before and get them the seat, and then they go in, they pay them, and then they get the seat that way. Because for them, they could be making way more money doing that than lining up, right? So, I don't know. Did you go to Krispy Kreme yesterday? That's why I did. If you did, how bad was your lineup? I want to hear it. Anyway, that's it for this little episode. We're here for .com lunch now, so we're going to park it. And then we're going to go and have a nice bowl of pho. And you'll see the .com lunch video. Actually, you'll probably see the .com lunch video before this video. That's just the way the timing works. All right? So that's it for now. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.